Live from the local station, this is a Weather Authority alert.
We are almost through the worst of this winter storm. You're looking live at Exact Track 4D as the heavy weather continues to move to the east and away from our area, thank goodness. Taking a live look right now through our Department of Transportation camera on I-95 at the St. Johns Flagler County line. Traffic is moving smoothly, but the pavement is wet. There's a little light rain coming down right there, but it is getting lighter as each moment goes by. Not so earlier. We had heavy rain and strong winds just a few hours ago. This is new video from the E-Town area near 9B and Atlantic Coast High School around 4 o'clock this afternoon. Some places have had damage. This is what's left of a home in Panama City Beach where a powerful tornado blew through. A tornado watch for several northeast Florida counties is expiring right now at 6 o'clock.
But as the storm continues to move away, dozens of Florida counties are still under a state of emergency as cleanup continues, including in Duval, St. Johns, Clay, and Nassau counties. The storm has impacted people across the southeast and is blamed for 3 deaths, one in Georgia, one in Alabama, and one in North Carolina. No one here in Florida has died from the severe weather. Looking closer to home, a small number of JEA customers still don't have power. This is a live look at the outage map as utility workers are restoring service as quickly as possible. Right now, there are 2 minor outages involving a relative handful of JEA customers. And we're getting a look at some of the damage from the storm here in our area. This is video from Neptune Beach. A viewer says a piece of his deck was ripped off by the wind, which also snapped several tree limbs. We have crews across northeast Florida following the cleanup, but we want to get you first. To news for Jack's meteorologist Mark Collins. Mark, not completely in the clear that you said things have calmed down.
As far as severe weather goes, we're in the clear there. We're still got some rain around the area, but after this 1,000-mile-long squall line came through, the punch is over. A lot of us have fallen down on the ground, but we're getting back up. But still, it's pretty wet, and be careful because it's pretty slippery out there. We've got this band of rain slowly clearing, but here you can see that we had a lot of reports of winds, high winds, but notice all these areas here in red. These are the tornado reports and multiple eyewitness reports of that tornado. We are showing you pictures of the damage there in Bay County near Panama City. We had an observer see a waterspout off of Jekyll Island as we tracked a tornadic cell here locally. That moved from Folkestone over towards the Sea Isles, and a lot of winds climbing to like 40, 50 mile per hour winds in those storms that came through the area. But as we head through the evening, this rain coming into an end, you can see that there are no more warnings or watches up, just a wind advisory through 10 o'clock tonight. It's still going to be pretty breezy, and we still have pockets of rain when we take a look here in Duval County. This is all very light rain across the area, not seeing much at all in the way of lightning, but there's those high winds as well, and that's going to help to dry us out as we head into the evening hours. But in our southern zone, still some pretty good downpours and even a little bit of lightning taking place close to St. Augustine. So those of you in Georgia, you're drying out. But for folks in Flagler and St. Johns County, here's one thunderstorm that still has some gusty winds around the World Gulf Village. This is all pushing back towards the east and southeast, and we'll see that rain winding up in the doorstep there in St. Augustine. Temperatures, though, dipping through the evening, although we'll be drying out over the next hour or two. Here you can see the moon coming back, and we'll be seeing that as we start tomorrow morning, we're only going to be down to about 40 degrees. So a chill is in the air for tomorrow, and then more rain is coming back later in the week on Friday. I'll talk more about that, but first, here's Janice, who's been working with me all afternoon with a recap on the storms.
And Mark, we've been looking at the accumulation of rain that we've had to deal with thus far because of the storm as it moved through the area. And as we take a look for Jacksonville International Airport, the current tallying at 1.2 inches. Craig, about an inch as well. Jekyll Island at 2.16 inches of rain. And Folkestone at 2.02. Fruit Cove, you're at 1.45. And it's interesting that the areas where there was over 2 inches of rain are also areas that had some of the most dangerous weather we've seen thus far. Taking a look at the wind speeds right now, they're much lower than they were earlier today. Along the coast, Brunswick, Jacksonville at 13 miles per hour, St. Augustine 9, Palm Coast at 21. And further inland for areas like Valdosta, Lake City, Gainesville, Waycross, and Keystone Heights between 7 and 8 miles per hour. And also, Mark had mentioned those temperatures. Yes, with that cold front moving through, cooler temperatures are back. For a sunrise forecast on Wednesday, you can see along the coast the temperatures will be in the low 40s and further inland in the mid to upper 30s. It will be cold and it will feel a little brutal to the skin. Tom?
Thank you, Janice and Mark. As the storms continue to move east, we have crews across Northeast Florida tracking the improving conditions and checking out reports of damage.
We begin with News for Jax reporter Tiffany Salome. She's joining us live from Macclenny. Tiffany.
Joy and Tom, lightning did strike a home here in Baker County, but other than that, everything is pretty good, looks pretty good out here at least. Officials tell me there have been no damage reports throughout the entire county, so we're really out of the woods here. I want to show you what the worst of it looks like. It is puddles like this one, and it's not really that bad. And here's when the rain was the worst today here in Macclenny. We saw some powerful wind gusts, just nothing bad enough to cause any real damage. The rain has been steady, just stopping in the last hour. Around 2 o'clock today was when we saw the worst of things. A severe thunderstorm warning was in place and a tornado warning was issued for northern parts of the county, but thankfully that didn't amount to much. The Baker County Sheriff's Office is encouraging anyone who sees any storm damage to report it. That way they can take care of any assessments, which is important if you need to make an insurance claim.
So far, nothing's been reported to us, and of course, we're watching all of our instruments. We've seen, some gusts, like you said, in the 40-mile-an-hour range. Most of it's been only around 10 miles an hour, 10, 14, something like that. But we're crossing our fingers that nobody has any other additional damage out there.
I did check in again. No more damage reported here in Baker County. Once again, schools were closed, but everything should be back to normal tomorrow. Live in Macclenny, Tiffany Salome, Channel 4, the local station.
I'm reporter Ann Maxwell coming to you live from the mobile newsroom on the west side. We've been covering this storm from western Duval County all day long. We've seen lots of wind, lots of rain, some thunder and lightning, which is why we are in the car right now. But thankfully, what we have not seen is any severe damage.
In Baldwin, where we were earlier, the worst of it came through a little after 3. It was super dark outside. You could see sheets of rain moving through the streets, some thunder and lightning, but it did move through pretty quickly. As for power outages, there have only been a handful of them reported on this side of town. That's according to JEA's outage map. There's not much damage. We've seen branches down here and there. It looks like a tree fell on a fence on US 301. And we have seen some standing water in low-lying areas, but no flooding.
And in Duval County today, schools were closed as well as local government offices, city council meetings postponed. But overall, based on what we saw out and about today, it seems like this area from here on the west side to Baldwin actually fared pretty well in the storm today, considering what the potential impacts were. Reporting live from the west side, Ann Maxwell, Channel 4, the local station.
Every business in this business complex was out of power. That is until about 5:54. It clicked right back on. We're right off of College Drive and Doctors Inlet. And I just did a search with Clay Electric. Still, about 3,000 people are without power, but there are crews hard at work. Go ahead and take a look at this video. We saw the linemen up on those power lines making repairs. They've been doing it as quickly and as safely as they could. And again, working to restore that power is not an easy job, but they responded quickly, and we're already starting to see the benefit of it, which obviously is a relief to people both working and living in this area. Take a listen.
So, Brandy, the brightest light in here right now is the one on our camera.
Absolutely.
So tell us, what time did the power go out here?
It went out somewhere about 4 o'clock today, and we're just waiting for it to either come on or go home.
What did you think about what you saw in this area? Was it just a lot of rain and wind?
Yeah, there was a lot of rain and some wind. It got heavy for a few minutes, and then it'd go back, and then it'd get heavy, but nothing too terrible here.
Not too much of a concern.
Yeah.
So right now the priority is just getting the lights back on.
The lights back on and getting home.
Well, the lights are back on in this complex. And again, those crews are out working to restore power to whoever needs it. Conditions right now, it's a little rainy, not as windy, but the temperature has definitely dropped. The roads are wet, so if you're getting on the road, be sure to drive with extra caution. We're also waiting to learn more about any damage reports throughout Clay County. Once we learn more, we'll update these stories on news4jax.com. I'm live in Clay County tonight. Marilyn Parker, Channel 4, the local station.